track. Well, actually, it's the last track, the fourth track, I think. And we're about to record on here the actual landing.
On the moon.
Yes, the prior to the landing on the moon, the subsidiary procedure. That's pretty good, isn't it? The subsidiary procedure prior to egression onto the moon. No, that's descent onto the moon. That'd be better. Anyway, this is it coming up now in a couple of seconds.
Speed over.
Loud and clear.
Roger, we see your vert 47.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was there. It just started oscillating around in yaw. According to the needle, we're picking up a little oscillation right now, as a matter of fact.
Roger, we'll work on it.
Aldrin is referring to the LEM steerable antenna, that comment about the oscillations.
Horizon check was right on time.
Roger.
Did you copy the the sun check, Charlie?
That's affirmative. We did, Buzz. Out.
Eagle is now at 10.7 nautical miles, 7 minutes 37 seconds from ignition.
Eagle, Houston, the AGS initialization looked good to us, over.
Roger. Our radar checks indicate 50,000 foot parallel. Our visual altitude checks are setting it out at about 53,000.
Roger, copy.
And Houston, we got a 500 alarm early in the program. Went to descent 1, proceeded on it, and we're back at auto again. Over.
Roger, we saw that, Buzz. Thank you much, Al.
I say again, okay, that wasn't an alarm, that was a code, okay.
Roger, we saw that. Eagle, Houston, we recommend you yaw 10 right will help us on the high gain signal strength, over.
Coming up on 5 minutes to ignition, Gene Kranz getting a go, no-go for descent.
Descent, over.
Eagle to Columbia, they just gave you a go for power descent.
Columbia, Houston, we've lost him on the high gain again. Would you please, we recommend him yaw right 10 degrees and reacquire. Eagle, this is Columbia. You're go for PDI, and they recommend you yaw right 10 degrees and try the high gain again. Eagle, you read Columbia?
Right, we read you.
Okay. Eagle, Houston, we read you now. You're go for PDI, over.
Roger, understand. Stabilization control circuit breakers. Take your gimbal AC closed. Take your gimbal AC closed. Circuit breakers. And override off. Gimbal enable. State scale 25.
Eagle, Houston, your alignment is go on YAGs. On my mark, 330 till ignition.
Roger.
Mark, 330 till ignition.
Roger, copy. Hot translation 4 jets. Balance couple on. Okay, throttle minimum. Throttle auto CDR. Top button reset. Top button. Set. Aboard stage reset. At control, 3 up in the mode control. Okay, mode control is set. Ags is reading 400 plus 1. Standing by for Army.
Buzz Aldrin reading off the checklist there to Neil Armstrong.
It's 77. Okay, sequence camera coming on.
Eagle, Houston, if you'd like to try high gain, pitch 212, yaw 37, over.
Roger, I think I've got you on high gain now.
Roger.
Coming up on 1 minute to ignition.
Take in the angles, though. I'll set them in to use them before we yaw around.
Roger, pitch 212, yaw plus 37.
Copy. Arm defense. Second. Number.
Current altitude about 46,000 feet, continuing to descend.
Lights on. One, zero. Ignition 10%. leave it in flu. Relay to us. See if they got me now. I got good signal strength in flu.
Yeah, you should have me now, Houston.
Eagle, we got you now. It's looking good, over.
Eagle, that looks good.
Eagle, Houston, everything's looking good here, over.
Roger, copy.
Eagle, Houston, after yaw around, angles, S-band pitch, -9er, yaw, +18.
Copy. Bags and things agree very closely.
Roger.
Bait on. Altitude's a little high.
Two minutes, 20 seconds, everything looking good. We show altitude about 47,000 feet.
Yeah. Go. Houston, I'm getting a little fluctuation in the AC voltage now.
Roger.
50 meter maybe, huh?
Stand by. It's looking good to us. You're still looking good at coming up 3 minutes.
Hit it deep. Looks real good. Hold it. Right on. Our position check downrange show us to be a little off.
Roger, copy.
Action's on about 2 seconds greater rate. Show us to be about. Stand by. Altitude raising. Raise on the creek. Roger, that's 2 seconds long. I think it's going to stop.
Eagle, Houston, you're a go to continue.
At 4 minutes.
Roger, you're a go to continue power descent. You're a go to continue power descent.
Roger.
Altitude 40,000.
And Eagle, Houston, we got data dropouts. You're still looking good.
Okay, we got good lock on. Altitude lights out. LH is -2,900.
Roger, we copy.
At the Earth, right out our front window. Houston, you looking at our Delta H?
That's affirmative.
Program alarm.
It's looking good to us, over.
It's 1202. 1202.
Good radar data. Altitude now 33,500 feet.
Give us a reading on the 1202 program alarm.
Roger, we got you. We're going at alarm.
Roger, 330.
6 plus 25, throttle down.
That's
6 plus 25,
820.
throttle down.
Roger, copy. 6 plus 25.
We're We're still go, altitude 27,000 feet.
Same alarm, and it appears to come up when we have a 1668 up.
Roger, copy. Eagle, Houston, we'll monitor your Delta
Down
H.
beautifully.
Delta H
It
is
looks good now.
Roger, Delta H is looking good to us.
Wow. Throttle down on time.
Roger, copy, throttle down.
Throttle down. Better in the simulator.
Roger.
Lights and things look real close.
Altitude now 21,000 feet, still looking very good. Velocity down now to 1,200 feet per second.
You're looking great to us, Eagle.
Okay, I'm still on flu, so we may tend to lose as we gradually pitch over. Let me try auto again now, see what happens.
Roger.
Okay, looks like it's holding.
Roger, we got good data.
Seven minutes, 30 seconds into the burn. Altitude 16,300 feet.
Eagle, Houston, it's descent to fuel to monitor, over.
Going to 2.
Altitude 13,005. Velocity 9,100 feet per second.
Made it switch over time, please, Houston.
Roger, stand by. You're looking great at 8 minutes. Eagle, you're looking great. Coming up 9 minutes.
We're now in the approach phase, everything looking good. Altitude 5,200 feet.
Manual attitude control is good.
Roger, copy.
Altitude 4,200.
Houston, you're a go for landing, over.
Roger, understand. Go for landing. 3,000 feet.
Copy.
Alarm. 1201. 1201.
Roger, 1201 alarm. We're go. Same type. We're go.
2,000 feet. 2,000 feet. Into the ag. 47 degrees.
Roger.
37 degrees.
Eagle looking great. You're go.
Altitude 1,600. 1,400 feet, still looking very good.
Roger, 1202. We copy it.
35 degrees. 35 degrees. 750. Coming down to 23. 700 feet, 21 down. 33 degrees. 100 feet down at 19. 540 feet down at 30. Down at 15. Say 400 feet down at 9. Gate forward. 150 feet down at 4. 33 and a half down. You're backed on horizontal velocity. 300 feet down, 3 and a half. 47 forward. Put up. Down 1 and a half down. 70. Got the shadow out there. 50 down at 2 and a half. 19 forward. Altitude, velocity, light. 3 and a half down. 220 feet. 13 forward. 11 forward, coming down nicely. 200 feet. 4 and a half down. 5 and a half down. 160 feet. 6 and a half down. 5 and a half down. 9 forward. Good. 20 feet. 100 feet, 3 and a half down, 9 forward. 5%. 185. Okay, 75 feet. Car's looking good, down a half. 6 forward.
60 seconds.
Lights on. 6. Down 2.5. Forward. Forward. That's 40 feet down 2.5. Picking up some dust. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward. Drift into the right a little. 20. Down a half.
30 seconds.
Forward. Just. Good. Okay. Contact light. Okay, engine stop. ACA at a descent. Mode control both auto. Descent engine command override off. Engine arm off. 413 is in.
We copy you down, Eagle.
Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
You're looking good here.
Okay, we're going to be busy for a minute. After Armstrong, take care of the descent. I'll get this bus repaired. Very smooth touchdown. That's good. It looks like we're bending the oxidizer now.
Roger, Eagle, and you are stay for T1. Over. Eagle, you are stay for T1.
Roger.
And we
Sam, stay for T1.
Roger, and we see you venting the ox.
Roger. Radar circuit breaker. Copy, now 60, now 43, over.
Roger, we have it.
Yes, sir, I read Columbia on the high gain.
Roger, we read you 5 by Columbia. He has landed Tranquility Base. Eagle is at Tranquility, over.
Yeah, I heard the whole thing.
Well, good show.
Fantastic.
Stop reset.
The next major stay, no stay, will be for the T2 event. That is at 21 minutes, 26 seconds after initiation of powered descent.
Columbia went up telemetry command reset to reacquire on the high gain.
Copy out.
We have an unofficial time for that touchdown of 102 hours, 45 minutes, 42 seconds, and we will update that.
Eagle, Houston, you loaded R2 wrong. We want 10254.
Roger. Yep. Be horizontal 5515.2.
That's affirmative.
We're now less than 4 minutes from our next stay, no stay. The next stay will be for one complete revolution of the command module.
Like, Ags to ping the line, over.
Say again?
Like and Ags to ping the line, over.
Roger, we're standing by for it.
One of the first things that Armstrong and Aldrin will do after getting their next stay, no stay, will be to remove their helmet and gloves.
Helmet quantity, up drop.
Eagle, Houston, you're a stay for T2, over. Correction, you're...
I just stay for T2, we thank you.
Roger, sir.
That stay for another 2 minutes plus. The next stay, no stay, will be for one revolution. We don't expect much in the way of a visual description of the landing area from the crew until after we've gotten through these critical stay, no stay periods and have gotten the stay to remain on the lunar surface for at least one command and service module revolution. All spacecraft systems continue to look very good to us here on the ground.
Tranquility Base, Houston, we recommend you exit T12, over.
Houston, that may have seemed like a very long final phase. The auto-targeting was taking us right into a football field-sized crater with a large number of big boulders and rocks for about 1 or 2 crater diameters around it. And it required us going in P-66 and flying manually over the rock field to find a reasonably good area.
Roger, we copy. It was beautiful from here. Tranquility, over.
Now we'll get to the details of what's around here, but it looks like a collection of just about every variety of shape, angularity, granularity, but every variety of rock you could find. The color is, well, it varies pretty much depending on how you're looking relative to the zero phase point. There doesn't appear to be too much of a general color at all. However, it looks as though some of the rocks and boulders, of which there are quite a few in the near area, looks as though they're going to have some interesting colors to them, over.
Roger, copy. Sounds good to us, Tranquility. We'll let you press on through the simulated countdown, and we'll talk to you later, over.
Roger. Okay, this 16G is just like the airplane.
Right, Tranquility. Be advised there are lots of smiling faces in this room and all over the world, over.
Well, there are two of them up here.
Roger, it was a beautiful job, you guys.
And don't forget one in the command module.
Right.
That last remark from Mike Collins at an altitude of 60 miles. The comments on the landing on the manual takeover came from Neil Armstrong. Buzz Aldrin followed that with a description of the lunar surface and the rocks and boulders that they are able to see out the window of the LEM.
Tranquility, Houston, we have you pitched up about 4.5 degrees, over.
That's confirmed by our local observation.
Roger.
Thanks for putting me on relay, Houston. I was missing all the action.
Roger, we'll enable missed-in relay.
I just got it, I think.
Right, Columbia, this is Houston. Say something. They ought to be able to hear you, over.
Roger, Tranquility Base. It sure sounded great from up here. You guys did a fantastic job.
Thank you. Just keep that orbiting base ready for us up there now.
They're talking. Will do.
That request from Neil Armstrong. Here in Mission Control, Flight Director Gene Kranz is going around the room.
West 10327, AOS 10413, over.
Thank you.
We've just gotten a report from the telecom here in Mission Control that LEM systems look good after that landing. We're about 26 minutes now from loss of signal from the command module.
Tranquility Base, Houston, all your consumables are solid. You're looking good in every respect. We copy the dips, venting. Everything is copacetic, over.
Thank you, Houston. Houston, the guys that said that we wouldn't be able to tell precisely where we are the winners today. We were a little busy worrying about program alarms and things like that in the part of the descent where we would normally be picking out our landing spot. And aside from a good look at several of the craters we came over in the final descent, I haven't been able to pick out the things on the horizon as a reference as yet.
Right, Tranquility, no sweat. We'll figure it out, over.
You might be interested to know that I don't think we notice any difficulty at all in adapting to 16G. It seems immediately natural to move in this environment.
Roger, Tranquility, we copy, over.
Neil Armstrong reporting there. No difficulty adapting to the 1/6 gravity of the moon.
Window is a relatively level plain cratered with a fairly large number of craters of the 5 to 50-foot variety, and some ridges, small, 20, 30 feet high, I would guess, and literally thousands of little 1 and 2 foot craters around the area. We see some angular blocks out several hundred feet in front of us that are probably 2 feet in size and have angular edges. There is a hill in view just about on the ground track ahead of us. Difficult to estimate, but might be a half a mile or a mile.
Roger, Tranquility, we copy, over.
Sounds like it looks a lot better than it did yesterday at that very low sun angle. It looked rough as a cob then.
Well, it really was rough, Mike, over the targeted landing area. It was extremely rough, cratered, and large numbers of rocks that were probably many larger than 5 or 10 feet in size.
When in doubt, land long.
So we did.
Tranquility, Houston, after you get through this T-57, we'd like an e-memory dump, over.
Roger, after this first T-57, you want an e-memory dump?
That's affirmative. Columbia, Houston, we have a P-22 update for you if you're ready to copy, over.
At your service, sir.
Raj, Mike. T1, 104, 32, 18. T2, 104, 37, 28. And that is 4 miles south. This is based on a targeted landing site, over.
Roger, understand. Based on a targeted landing site, T1 104 3218, T2 104 3728, and 4 miles south.
Roger.
right of center line, just a little bit long. Is that all we know?
Apparently that's about all we can tell, over.
Okay, thank you.
Tranquility,
And
Houston.
Houston, our mission timer is now reached 9:02, 34, 47, and static.
Roger, copy. Your mission timer is now static. Say again the time.
9:02, 34, 47.
Roger, copy, Tranquility. That gravity align looks good to us. We see you recycling.
Well, no, I was trying to get time, 1665 out, and somehow it proceeded on to the 622 before I could do a burp 32 enter. I want to log a time here, and then I'd like to know whether you want me to proceed on the torquing angles or to go back and re-enter again before torquing, over.
Roger, Buzz, stand by. Tranquility, Houston, we'd like you to recall P57 and run through the gravity line one more time, over.
Roger, I concur with that.
And Roger, Tranquility, for the emission timer, 2 suggestions. Check the circuit breaker, pan 11. Also, reset and attempt to start. That 9 in the first digit might have something to do with it, over.
Okay, we've tried both of those. The circuit breaker is in. When I reset put it in reset, I get 902-0440. When I release it, now I get 902-0449. I'm going to cycle the circuit breaker.
Roger.
I cycled the circuit breaker and got all 9. And it will not now reset from all 9.
Roger. Tranquility, Houston, we'll research this problem and be back with you momentarily on the mission event time, the mission timer.
Okay. I'd say the color of the local surface is very comparable to that we observed from orbit at this sun angle, about 10 degrees sun angle or that nature. It's pretty much without color. It's gray, and it's very white, chalky gray as you look into the zero phase line, and it's considerably darker gray, more like a ashen gray as you look out 90 degrees to the sun. Some of the surface rocks enclosed here that have been fractured or disturbed by the rocket engine plume are coated with this light gray on the outside, but where they've been broken, they display a very dark gray interior, and it looks like it could be country basalt.
Roger. Tranquility, we see the now 93. Perp 34.
Roger, I assume you want us. Roger.
Tranquility, Houston, please vent fuel and ox again over. It's building back up.
Okay, ox going now.
Tranquility, Houston, you can open both fuel and ox vent now, over.
Okay. Houston, Tranquility, standing by for go on Ags to Pings Align and a Lunar Align, over.
Stand by. Tranquility, Houston, you are go for the Ags to Pings Align and then the Lunar Align, over.
Roger.
Tranquility, Houston, please vent the fuel. It's increasing rapidly, over.
We show 30 psi in the fuel and 30 in the oxidizer.
Roger, we're reading somewhat different than that. Stand by.
Fuel temperature is reading 64, and in the descent and the oxidizer, at descent 2, and the oxidizer is off scale low. Descent 1 is showing 61 in the fuel and 65 in the oxidizer.
Roger, stand by. Tranquility, Houston, please take the fuel vent switch and hold it open, over.
Okay. We're holding it open, indicating about 24 psi on board.
Roger.
Now indicating 20 psi on the fuel side.
Roger.
And 2 in the ox.
Roger.
Now indicating 15 psi in both tanks.
Roger. Tranquility, Houston, if you haven't done so, you can release the fuel vent switch now, over.
Roger. Tranquility, Houston, we have indication that we've frozen up the descent fuel helium heat exchanger, and with some fuel trapped in the line between air and the valves, and the pressure we're looking at is increasing there, over. Roger, understand.
Tranquility Base, Houston, if you have not done so, please close both fuel and ox vents now, over.
They're closed.
Thank you, sir.
From the surface, we could not see any stars out the window, but out my overhead hatch, I'm looking at the Earth. It's big and bright, beautiful. Now, I'm going to give a try at seeing some stars through the optics.
Roger, Tranquility, we understand. Must be a beautiful sight, over.
we would like to point out that the fuel pressure problem that has been called to the attention of the crew is in the descent system. It is apparently downstream of the tanks, where a small amount of fluid has been trapped in a line, and we don't expect it to cause any problem. The line should be able to take far more pressure than the fluid would exert. In the event that there was an overpressurization, we would expect that the line would spring a small leak. The pressure would drop rapidly. Again, I would point out that we do not see this as a significant problem.
Columbia, Houston, 2 minutes to LOS. You're looking great. Going over the hill, over.
Okay, thank you. Glad to hear that this is looking good. You have a suggested attitude for me, and this one here seems all right.
Stand by.
And let me know when it's lunchtime, will you?
Say again?
Disregard.
Columbia, Houston, you got a good attitude right there.
Okay, thank you.
This is Apollo Control. We've had loss of signal now from the command module. Of course, we'll maintain constant communications with the lunar module on the lunar surface. We have some heart rates for Neil Armstrong during that powered descent to the lunar surface. At the time the burn was initiated, Armstrong's heart rate was 110. At touchdown on the lunar surface, he had a heart rate of 156 beats per minute. And the flight surgeon reports that his heart rate is now in the 90s. And we do not have biomedical data on Buzz Aldrin.
0022, and the time
Right on to you.
107-3038, over.
Columbia, this is Houston. Copy, star angle difference of 4 balls 1. Now 93 plus 00057.
Plus switch to B.
Plus 00166 minus.
Sounds very much as if both spacecraft are talking to Houston independently at the same time.
073038, over.
You got it.
Roger, are you reading Tranquility Base now?
Okay, you got an O and a measure O2 quantity, by the way. O2 quantity is 91. I got 92. Okay, now I'm going to mode select B.
While these technical discussions are going on between the spacecraft and the ground, let's go over to Michael Charlton, who's over there at Mission Control. Something's going on at the moment, isn't it, Michael?
You remember the poor people who were marching, or said they were going to march into the launch site at Cape Kennedy. 50 of them have turned up here outside the mission control room and are sitting down on the concrete pathway around the walls of it. They say that they don't wish to interfere with this, that they're admiring, like all Americans, what's going on up there on the moon tonight, but they will keep a special kind of vigil to remind Americans, and particularly Texas, they feel, where all the oil wells and all the space effort is symbolic of affluent America, that America contains some poor people too.
You trailed off down into the noise level, Neil, over.
Sporadic communication there. One thing that we have learned is that right at this moment, the commander and the Lunar Module pilot are checking out the communications between their spacesuit radios and the ground. They're already inside their spacesuits, although, as you've heard, they're a little bit late in their preparations. They're about 40 minutes behind, which should bring the hatch opening round about 10 past 3, which would be about 20 minutes from now. We're still waiting for a final piece of information on that. And while we wait, let's go over to Patrick Moore to answer one question which I'm sure a lot of people want to know. If we could possibly look again at the chart showing the landing position, and if possible the latitude and longitude position of Tranquility and what it's like down there.
Yes, we can certainly do that. And first of all, let me give you the exact coordinates which we've got from NASA. And here they are, 0.799 degrees north, 23.46 degrees east. So it's practically on the lunar equator and in the eastern hemisphere. Now, we've got
what does all that mean, Harry?
Perhaps a word of explanation with you there.
Roger, I have it.
That's
flipped it.
I get some confidence in my ability to move.
Different ship. Seven, yes, sir.
Now, of course, on the moon, the two men, when they're both out, Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong, will talk to each other by radio link. Will we be able to hear what they say to each other?
Yes, I can see no reason why we should not hear the talkback between the two astronauts, in addition to receiving their direct transmissions to Houston and to the geologists who are standing by at Houston.
So the geologists are going to tell them what to do, are they?
To some extent, yes. However, recognize the fact that the astronauts have been trained in lunar geology and already do have a good feel for what it is they are trying to achieve. But in the event that they discover something which is unusual or which has not been predicted, then they will obviously seek guidance from the expert selenologists or lunar geologists who are standing by.
Get your mics where you want them. All right, the vent window is clear. All right, remove the lever from the engine cover. Verify EV visor is attached. How's the comm now, Houston? Buzz, this is Houston. The comm is very good. You're coming through loud and clear, and Mike passes on the word that he's receiving you and following your progress with enters. Very well, thank you.
across the Atlantic by satellite the picture that Mission Control sends as a kind of identification. And we're back in the room now as they all wait. And these bursts of static coming 240,000 miles across.
I wonder if we're triggering all the time. I don't think so. Houston, Neil, how do you read?
Neil, this is Houston. I read you loud and clear, and I read both the comments that said, I wonder if we're triggering all the time, and I don't think so. Prior to that, it was relatively quiet. Over.
Okay, we're hearing a little bit of background noise, and I just wanted to make sure that we weren't continually keyed.
It don't sound like it.
Doing the final checks on each other's suits.
Okay, then we should be able to fill these out.
Cabin pressures on both vehicles reading 4.9 pounds per square inch. Columbia's temperature 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Eagle's temperature 61 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, they can't have depressurized just yet. They must be doing this as the absolutely last thing they do before opening the hatch.
Columbia, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Columbia, read you loud and clear on the Charlie.
Roger, Columbia. I have LOS and AOS times for you this pass with mid-spin. LOS 109er plus 21 plus 12. AOS coming around the corner 1100735. Over. Roger up.
That conversation there between Mission Control and Columbia, the spacecraft circling above, carrying only Michael Collins, about any minute now to go behind the moon and out of contact both with Earth and with the Lunar Module on the Sea of Tranquility below. So if all goes as planned, as has been planned in the last hour or so, when Armstrong and Aldrin leave the lunar module, they'll leave it without even the protection of anybody above them.
Verify your diverter valve open. Up position. Diverter valve up. Diverter valve up in the middle. Pump on. Air mine's running also. And it's cooling already. Thank you. Audible down. Verified. That's what it is, yeah. That's it. Really. Hey, why don't you bend down? Let me stow that. See if we...
Final communications check between Aldrin and Armstrong, one to the other.
Okay. Do it. Right, inspect the EMU. Pretty well complete.
Pretty well complete on the EMU. Pretty well finished with all the preparations on the spacesuits.
Columbia, this is Houston, over. Columbia, go ahead. Roger, were you successful in spotting the LEM on that pass, over? Negative, I checked both locations, there's no joy. Okay, if you'd like to look again, next pass we have a different set of coordinates based on the onboard P-57 solution of the LEM. These are echo decimal 3 and 4.8. I say again, echo decimal 3, 4.8.
This is mission control telling Michael Collins where to look in relation to the way up he is when he comes around next time in another attempt to see the lunar module on the surface.
Roger. Columbia, this is Houston, latitude plus 0.523, longitude divided by 2, 11.710, over.
Still talking to Mike Collins in Columbia as he goes towards loss of signal on his way round behind the moon.
Columbia, this is Houston. We're requesting high gain antenna, pitch, yaw, pitch 0, yaw 200. That is pitch 0, yaw 200, over.
Asking him to reposition his antenna, one of his antenna.
Auto. Verify cabin pressure at 3.5 and LEM suit circuit pressure between 3.6 and 4.3. It is. Suit circuit set about 4.3. Okay. Verify the PGA pressure is above 4.5 minus 4.6. Minus 4.7. Neil, this is Houston. Will you give us a hack when you start your chronometer? Over.
Just going to set their watches in a minute now.
Give it to them later. Okay. Okay, let's go to dump. Dump. Go to dump.
They're now going to completely depressurize the cabin. Go to dump, they said. Dump the oxygen.
Houston, I'll start my watch at 5.6. Over. Roger. Three, two, one, mark. Houston, Columbia, back on the again. Roger, Columbia, loud and clear, and we copied your mark there, Buzz. Clear, and we copied your mark there, Buzz. Okay, I got my water window. Okay, water warning. That's yours? Got mine. Okay.
Sounds like here they go.
Air pressure going towards 0. Verify LEM suit circuit 3.6 to 4.3. That's verified. Verified PGA pressure above 4.5. Okay, 4.75. Coming down. Ready to open the hatch when we get to 0.
Any second now, the hatch will be opened.
Okay, want to bring down one of your visors now or leave one? Now, okay. Inner visor down.
The inner visor on the helmet is down, the anti-glare visor.
Settle down in the cabin.
Any second now, they'll open the hatch. They're now breathing the oxygen on their portable life support system, as it's called, on their backpack. That oxygen will last them no more than 4 hours. At this moment, they've been on it for about 10 minutes.
Coming up on 5 minutes of operation on Neil Armstrong's portable life support system now.
5 minutes.
Sure takes a long time to get all the way down, doesn't it? Yeah.
That reference was to the pressure. It takes a long time for the pressure to get all the way down to 0. Until it gets to 0, they can't open the hatch.
Okay, let me see if it'll open now.
Now they're going to try opening the hatch.
Open my RCU there with your visor.